You are almost live. All right, in this video, you're going to create our first RFQ and send it off a supplier. By now, probably know this, but there's a number of ways that you can actually create an RFQ. You can create one by clicking on the new requests tab here. If you are in requests, you can click this button here or add a new request from this cell. Or if you're in a catalog, you can also select items to then transfer onto an RFQ. And that's actually what I'm going to do from here. So I'm going to select these two items as items that we are going to send out for request. The first step here is we're going to put in a request name. This could be a job that you're working on, or if it's a replenishment request, it will autofill for you. But we're going to put in 101 Main Street's installation. And we're going to select single request because this is just a couple of items here. I'm going to click next. And you can see that the information from the materials that we've selected in our catalog are already here. So we're going to select the quantity that we would like to purchase. You can put in any notes about this item if there are any. Or if you made a mistake, you can go ahead and get rid of one. That's what I'm going to do. Additionally, you can upload a full file. So if there's a larger set of materials, like a bill of materials, for example, you have the ability of uploading that here in a couple different formats. I'm going to click next, and I'm going to now invite my suppliers. But first, if you'd like to take advantage of our Apply dedicated buying services, which will allow us to expand out the reach, but also manage the entire process for you, you can notify us by clicking this toggle here. And there's additional information about how this works as well. I'm going to select the suppliers that are going to be automatically notified of my request. These suppliers you can manage inside of your supplier tab, and they will receive an automated request from you, from your domain, with a PDF and a link to submit their bid. I'm going to click next. I'm going to tell them when I need this materials by and who's managing this request, as well as the default location where I'd like it shipped. You can also add an additional address if there are more requirements for this request. I'm going to add the people that need to be notified in my organization. So these people are going to receive email notifications and updates when your dedicated buyer makes changes or your supplier makes a bid on this request. I'm going to click next. And we're just confirming the information here to make sure everything's correct. And by hitting submit, you are going to send this to a supplier. Now, we turn this off during your onboarding process. So as part of your final task, again, where there's a couple things that we're going to click on for you, and this is one of them. So I'm going to click submit, and congratulations, we have successfully created an RFQ. So let's go take a look at it. This is the place where your RFQ management will live. So you can see the name of the request here. You can edit it if there's any changes that need to be made. We reference an RFQ number, so this is a good number to your dedicated buyer. You can see that we've been notified about this request here, and someone will be in touch. We get an automated message, and someone's automatically assigned. In the right-hand corner, we can see who's involved, and we can generate a unique URL to send this to a supplier as well. So if you decide that you want to send this to your supplier by yourself outside of Apply, you can send them this link as well. And this link has your information on it when you need this item by, a way for them to communicate to you, upload files, and put in all the supplier information so they can submit a bid. Below, you'll be able to see when your suppliers have submitted bids, and you'll be able to click on them and see the bid and breakdown of all the materials. You'll see the request details, any attachments that have been uploaded, fulfillment information and where this is supposed to go. You can edit that if you need to. And the activity. So anytime someone makes a change or a supplier has created a new request, you'll be able to see that happen in the activity. Now, finally, some really cool stuff here that we automate. You'll be able to see your mixed bid by lead time and mixed bid by price, which are two algorithms that Apply has built to be able to help you streamline and automate those exact things. We'll be able to show you if you have multiple suppliers bidding on the same project, what is the best lead time if you were to use several suppliers, or what is the best price if you were to use several suppliers. Additionally, if you need to create a custom bid, you can pick and choose the items that you want. And then the final step here is paying for this request. All right, go to the next task. You're almost done.